What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all guys have been doing good and staying safe out there. This video that y'all are about to see is a video that I filmed 3 weeks ago with my roommate Tiggs that you will meet here in just a second. Since I'm up here at college, I haven't been able to really get out and fish too much or really find new places to fish. I've been busy with work and school, and a lot of y'all that are in college know what I'm talking about. It's pretty hectic. Luckily, I was able to get out, find some ponds pretty much right on state campus, and we managed to catch some pretty nice fish. I got it all on video for you guys. So without further ado, I'm gonna roll this video now. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to video next, and y'all enjoy. What's going on, people? Just made it out to the pond this morning. It is dead still. No wind at all, which it's been crazy the past few days as far as the wind goes, and the cooler temps. This morning's only about mid 60s. That's actually cool. There's a turtle right there. Water's super clear. I see little brim and a few little bass swimming around here, but I'm actually at Mississippi State, and actually fortunate enough to find a few of these ponds around here to catch some bass out of, you know, while I'm away from home. So it's been working out pretty well, and today I'm going to film a little video for you guys at a pond that I've been catching them at pretty good. What I got with me is I only brought 2 rods with me. I got a double rigged fluke, or as some people call it, a donkey rig, and I got a Texas rigged trick worm in the red bug color. That color's been working really well in this particular pond here. There's actually a big old grass line that runs down the, runs parallel with the bank, probably 10 feet or so off the bank, all the way down. And this pond's pretty deep. They actually use this pond to build the side of that interstate right there, that embankment. So this pond is pretty deep, which means it, holds some pretty big fish. Since it's early, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the flukes, get a little bit of top water or subsurface action, see if some of these fish will come up and eat it. The other day I came out here and they destroyed these flukes. I'm just gonna start off right here, and like I'm saying, I'm throwing along the side of these grass lines in hopes of a big bass come up and eat it. Oh, I just spooked something right there. Guys, these bass are all in this grass. Just gonna let them sink a little bit. Just pop them. I got one. There's one, guys. What was that, second cast? Just a tiny guy. But for most of you guys that are new to fishing or just don't know in general, that when you're fishing these 2 flukes, you got a top one and a bottom one down here. 9 times out of 10, these bass are going to go for the back fluke. Just because in their minds, look at that little guy. Just because in their minds, they think it's the weakest fluke or the easiest to catch versus the front one. Let's get back in there and do it again. There's a lot of bank activity today. I'm gonna throw right back in there. He was right off the edge of that grass. Oh, he just tried to eat it. Did you see that? That fish just followed it in. That's why you fish your baits all the way back. Just never know. Oh, guys, look at that. You see that? Big bass just came up and ate some brown. Come on. Come on. big one, big one. Gosh, this is him. Ooh, big one. On the fluke. Stay down. There he is, guys. That's a 4-pound fish right there. All day. And absolutely inhaled that fluke. That is a really pretty fish. Like I said, he went after that back one. There's the top one right there. There's the back one in his mouth right there. That is awesome. Look at that. There she is. That's a good one there. It's probably every bit of 4 pounds or so. On them double flukes, I'm telling you, they're on them. These fish are bulking up for the winter time. And that's what we're out here for. Let's get a release. Get the release on this bad girl. There she goes. Look at her. This water's super clear. Let's get some more. Let's see what other fish we can catch on these flukes. They work wonders. I don't fish them enough, and I feel like they're very underrated sometimes. But in some situations, these things can catch you some big fish. Just like right there. That had to have been the fish that I just saw come up and eat some of those brim on the bank. Because I threw right on in there, and then he was the first one to bite it. There's another big one, guys. Giant. Another giant. Oh. Oh, it's like another 5-pounder. Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on now. Don't come off. Oh, yeah. Dang, that's so cool. It's like 2 casts after the last one. On the back fluke. I hope I could have shared some of my knowledge with y'all to help y'all go out and catch some fish like this now. That is awesome. And that was just right after the last. Holy cow. Look at that. That is another giant. I'm telling you guys, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be that back fluke, which is insane. There's a better look at that fish, guys. Literally within like 3 casts of the last one. That one right there looks a little bit bigger, probably about 4.5, 5 pounds on this one. For some of y'all that are learning or some of y'all that aren't familiar with this style of fishing, hopefully I've shown you a couple things or said something in this video to make you, or to help you go out and try new things, you know, and catch big fish like this, because a fluke is not something I throw on the daily. I just see these fish chasing all these bait fish around, and it was one of the first things that popped up in my head. So. And I'm glad I thought about it, because it's catching me fish like this today, which is unreal. Let's get a release on her, and we'll get back at it. All right, guys, we're gonna get a release on this big girl. Come on now. There she goes. Right back off into the depths. One of my roommates just showed up to fish with me. You've never met him, but but I told him, you know, this pond is where it's at, and today we're gonna catch your PB. Isn't that right, too? That's right. That's right. You ready to catch some? You gonna get on them now, man? Man, I hope so, dude. The way they're biting right now, there's a very, very, very good chance it can happen. So, what are you gonna start off throwing, man? I'm gonna start off throwing a weightless brush hog, then I'm gonna switch it up. Throw a buzz bait out here real quick. If that don't work, then I'm gonna try some swim baits. See awesome. How that work out. Yeah, man, they're definitely on a lot of bait fish and stuff out here today, which is why I'm throwing that double rig fluke, as y'all can see. But that weightless brush hog ought to work, especially around these grass lines and stuff. So I'm gonna put the big camera up, get back on the chest mount, and I will get back to y'all once me or Tiggs catches another giant. Y'all stay tuned. Oh yeah guys, I forgot to tell y'all, the color I'm throwing in the fluke today is Arkansas Shiner. That's probably one of my favorite colors. One of probably the most natural colors that I believe Zoom makes. Tiggs, you can't let the viewers down, man. You got to catch a big one today. But dude, they've been, since I've been out here, I've seen 2 or 3 big ones. You can see down there. See the ripples on the side of the bank down there? Like, dude, that's brim. And you look at the brim going off the bank. And look, bass will come up and just destroy them right there on the bank. All right, guys, I'm locked and loaded. Got a new fluke on. I'm gonna throw straight back out where that last one was and just see how it does. He waked on it a few times before he actually committed to it. Man, you missed it. I caught a 4, and then that last one within 3 casts of each other. There you go, boy. That's your PB. Well, I don't know. Is it your PB, Tiggs?
Well, for a while it is, man. You know, I'm a little rusty right now. We're gonna get on in a little bit.
That's right, man. Well, hey, any fish is a good fish, especially to start off the day, isn't that right? And that was on the weightless brush hog.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. You want a picture with it? I backlashed. Like this. I got one. That's not a bad one there. Not as big as my last 2, but that's probably look how long that fish is, man. That fish right there is probably 16 inches, super skinny. He ate the back fluke, man. Every time they're gonna eat the back fluke. They ain't gonna touch the front one. And you'll see what I'm talking about. That's fish number 4 for me on the flukes. I haven't even thrown a Texas rig yet. Good 1.5 pounds or so. That's just a super skinny fish. He needs to eat. There's fish on the other side too. I'm trying to get one to come off the bank and get it out here. I think that's what that last one did, that big one I caught. I think he followed it on out a little bit. Cause he was hitting at it like probably 30 seconds before he even took it. He was just swiping at it all the way out. He started doing it at the bank and then he came all the way out and got it. Like when I say I caught him in the middle, he ate it like in the middle of this canal or this sheet right here.
A YouTuber now. So Caleb trusting me with the chest mount right now. We got to make something happen real quick. Water real clear out here, so we switching it up with a white rage tail. Just twitching it at the top. Weightless, of course. Oh yeah, that's a good cast right there. Just gonna keep twitching. Let it sit for a second. Get right back to twitching.
That's pretty right there. That red bug color is so pretty. Tiggs, how's the fishing going over here?
The bass, about 6 feet from the water. Take off as soon as you see me walking up this way. So this fish real close to the bank. We're just tossing it out and hopping it right now. Not that far.
What are you fishing with?
Fishing with a watermelon rig, Z-Crawl.
Z-Crawl?
On the Texas rig.
Alright. Tell him again what your PB is.
3 pounds.
3 pounds is his PB, so he has a really good chance of breaking that today out here. We were going to catch a live brim and come out here and try to catch one on that, but this pond, it's kind of hard to catch the brim in this pond without using live bait. We ain't got no live bait with us, so we're making do with what we have. We're catching bass, we're having fun, so we're just going to stick to it. Both of us throwing Texas rigs. Oh, dude. Yes, sir. That's a pretty one there, man. I was just hopping it up, down, no twitches. Look at the lateral line on that one. It's a pretty one there. Gonna take some pictures with it and get her back in the water. Speaking of pictures, y'all go follow my social media. Instagram is Caleb_Sessions, Caleb with a K, and y'all be able to see my most recent fish catches, my deer I kill, just my social life, and just my life in general. But I'm gonna take a picture of this beauty and get her back in the water. Well guys, unfortunately I could not make it happen in the last 10 minutes, but I did try. Still was able to come out here and catch two really nice fish. My boy Tiggs, he's gonna stay behind while I go take care of some stuff. It's a bad part about being in college. You got class to take care of and all that, but this pond is really nice for being on college campus, and surprisingly it's really not that loud. There's not a lot of kids out here, there's not a lot of people out here making a lot of noise. It's not trashy. It's really nice to get away and come out here for a little bit between class and all that stuff. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning into this video, and if you do like, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I do post a new video. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.